Hi everyone, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, PickyChick. Today I have another jewelry unboxing for you. It's actually a continuation of last week's jewelry box, that big, huge, humongous, gargantuous box of jewelry. It was an 18-pound box of jewelry that I bought from shopgoodwill.com. So I'm going to dig back into the box and see what other goodies we have inside. Are you ready? I am. Come on, let's get started. Just as a reminder, this is what the bag first looked like in last week's video when I opened up this box. So let's continue pulling out the goodies. I just dumped the rest of the jewelry on the table. Let's dig in and see what we got. This necklace starts us off. It's a brass tone necklace, really pretty pendant. The pendant kind of reminds me of a cameo style pendant. It's oval shaped, got the brass tone and a little bit of filigree kind of scrolling around the frame, and a pink background and really cool black rose center. The pink and the black center are plastic. This is what the back looks like. The end is finished off with a lobster clasp and a 2-inch extender. This isn't a branded piece, but it's pretty, so I might put that in the sell pile. Next is this bracelet. It's got a braided style design and it's made with memory wire. I think I have one exactly like this or very close to this already listed in my eBay store. And you see these pretty often. I recently sold a red and brown one in my store. This is nice and neutral, and I may go ahead and list this one. I like the looks of this bracelet. It's definitely faux turquoise. It's set in an antiqued silver tone, and there are all these links. One of the links has come apart, which is an easy fix. That's just reattaching it to the jump ring right there. You can see that the toggle and the closure here definitely are turning. I don't typically like doing repairs on jewelry simply because I'm short on time, but I do have some extra findings and components that would be an easy fix. I think this bracelet is pretty enough to take a few minutes, replace the toggle, and list it in my eBay store. Before we get further into the piece that you're seeing right now, I wanted to mention that if you see anything in the video that you might be interested in purchasing, why don't you drop me an email at kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. I've got my email address on the screen right here. That's kitch.barbara@yahoo.com, and maybe we can work something out. Now let's take a better look at this beauty. This is a statement necklace, graduated sizes of flowers in a dark gray crystal. They're all faceted, really pretty pieces there. The chain part is actually a black ribbon. This is what the back of the necklace looks like. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this piece, whether I'm going to keep it or sell it. I'm going to put this aside and decide later. Here we have 6 really cute stretch bracelets. These all have plastic faceted cabochons. We have a silver tone hammered piece here with some crystals and a seed bead bracelet. Now I have noticed there is one crystal missing from this bracelet, but you can't even tell. You have to look really close to figure that out. Here's what we're going to do, something fun that I've been doing the past 2 videos. If you're interested in these bracelets as a group for $16 shipped, that would be all 6 bracelets for $16 shipped. There's 2 things you have to do. Be the first one to A, comment in the comment section down below, I want the 6 bracelets, and then follow up in my email at kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. The email's on the screen right here, and provide me with your PayPal email address and your shipping address. I will invoice you for $16 shipped for these 6 bracelets. So that's just a fun little pop-up sale, I guess you could call it. Very cute bracelets. Let me know if you're interested. Make your comment down below and send me an email. Here is a very bold pair of gold tone clip earrings. That's what the back looks like. There's not a maker's mark on these. These are definitely 1980s. Nothing wrong with them, actually. I may go ahead and list those. They're certainly vintage. I think someone out there might love these. Well, I'm glad I found this. This is actually a match to an earring I found in the very first part of this unboxing. So now I have the pair. I think they're super fun, very colorful, and definitely going to sell those. Here's a multi-layer necklace. It's going to end up in the craft lot, mostly because the rope and the fibers here are somewhat soiled. Really pretty combination of colors, I think. These beads are mostly plastic. These are some sort of stone, probably dyed quartz. The rest are plastic. Really beautiful colors. Because of the soiled part, the fibers on this necklace, it's going to end up in the craft lot, but there's some really fun beads in this that someone could have a great time repurposing. All of the items that you're seeing right here, they're all going in a craft lot. It's either bits and pieces of jewelry or worn out, dirty, like this. This is a little necklace that somebody made out of a guitar pick. So this is the kind of thing that goes in the craft lot, and sometimes wearable items go there as well. And by the way, if you're interested in knowing when I do list my craft lots on eBay, you should follow me on Instagram at picky.chick. I've got it on the screen right here, picky.chick. If you follow me there, you will get to know exactly the day that I list my craft lots, because I make an announcement on my Instagram when those listings go live on eBay. Who knows what this is? No, it's not a test. I mean, who knows what this is? I don't know what it is, and I need help identifying it. The silver frame around this pendant is definitely a Greek key design, but the center looks almost like a Mayan calendar. I'm not sure. If you know anything about this, let me know down in the comments section. Here's what the back looks like, and that, I'm not even sure what that says. Is that an F-I-R-L? Is it an S-T? I don't know what that says. Do you guys know what that is? The weight of this thing is pretty substantial, so it feels well made. I'm just not sure what to make of it, and I would love any insights that you might have about what this might be. Here is another pair of earrings. Can't believe I found both of them. They look like they're probably a CZ stone or some sort of crystal, and it looks really well made. Let's put this down and see what the magnet might want to do. The magnet is definitely drawn at least to the earring backs. So let me try the test without the earring backs. They're not attracted to the magnet without the earring backs. I'm pretty sure these are sterling silver, so I will give these a test, let you know on the screen right here what I found, and I'm glad I found them. They'll be for sale in my eBay store. I am going to weigh something here. Okay, we have 2 pounds and 3 ounces, a little bit more. That is one big ball of tangle. Now that we know how much this weighs, let's see what kind of progress I can make with getting some of this stuff untangled. One of the pieces from the big tangle ball was this. This is a belt. It has some dot and dash chain and some crystal connectors here. This part goes in the back, so it connects kind of on the side of your hip here. And then there's 3 sections of swag. It's not that easy to show on this tabletop here, but you get the idea, and that was one of the reasons we had such a tangled mess. So it's a pretty belt. It has no name brand or anything on it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or not. Next is this tassel pendant necklace. It's a very simple design. I like it a lot. It's a serpentine chain, and then there is this little tassel pendant here with about 6 strands of serpentine chain again. Really cute. I like it. I like the simplicity of this one. Here's a more up-close view of everything. There's your pendant, and there's the chain. It's finished with a lobster clasp and an extender, and it has a jewelry tag. The jewelry tag says guess, so this is a guess necklace. And the guess necklace is a piece I will definitely be selling. Here's another piece coming out from that tangled pile. I love the pendant on this one. This is a crystal ball pendant with brown and green crystals. It looks like all the crystals are there. That's a good thing. Oh, I take it back. I just found a crystal that's missing right there. Oh, shucks. Here's a look at the chain it's on. It's a copper tone and it's a box chain. The end is finished with this lobster clasp, and if you can see that tag right there, this is a fossil necklace. While I might normally try to sell this with one missing crystal, I'm noticing that the chain is kind of kinked up, unfortunately. So this one will have to go in the craft lot. I'm still working on that ball of tangles, so this piece is from it also. The next few pieces will be from that same ball. This one, pretty cute. This has got a chain tassel hanging off of the main pendant, which is in silver tone. It's got some scroll work or open work here. There's a black plastic cabochon that's faceted. There's a better look at the pendant. The chain is a rosary style chain with these black faceted beads linked together. We've got a lobster clasp closure here and a jewelry tag that says White House Black Market. The jewelry tag looks like it needs to be polished up a little, so hopefully I can rub that tarnish out. The necklace is pretty cute. White House Black Market has a following, and I'm definitely going to sell this one. Yep, this was all in the tangle pile also, but this is all going in the craft lot. Most of it's broken or dirty. Next is this necklace. It's made of all these little panels linked together. Very interesting design. But when you look closer, this is really turning. What's supposed to be gold tone, you can see, is turning to silver. It's pretty worn out. This is a J. Crew piece. Even the jewelry tag is worn out. Look at that. So as cute as this is, or was, this is way too worn out. It's going in the craft lot. When I first pulled this necklace out, I thought it was so adorable and I knew I was going to sell it. But look, there's silver tone oval links here and the gunmetal. Over here, those same silver tone links are turning. So this is unfortunately a no for me. It's going in the craft lot. It does have a jewelry tag on it. Daisy Fuentes. As cute as this is, I can't sell it. So let's say goodbye to Daisy Fuentes. Bye, Daisy Fuentes. Here's a stretch bracelet I really like. The beads are somewhat spotted, and these beads always confuse me. There's so many different spotted beads, jasper. I want to call everything jasper, spotted. But it has this really cool hammered cross pendant in gold tone with these neutral colored jasper beads. It's what I'm going to call them for right now. And I like this a lot. Here's a look at what the bracelet looks like on. I am definitely going to try to sell this one. I wrestled with this thing way too long. Wow, I put in some hard labor with this. This is a two-tiered necklace. It has taupe colored plastic beads on the bottom layer. And here's a better look at that. And on the second layer, this one, it's got a gold tone chevron. It's on a gold tone chain. It's kind of a delicate chain, and it does have a lobster clasp on there with an extender, and we have a jewelry tag. This is a bauble bar necklace. The necklace is in really good shape. I'm definitely going to be listing this one. As much time as it took me to untangle, I am definitely going to list this one. I really love this necklace. It reminds me of 1928 hematite tone, gunmetal tone, whatever you like to call it. But the darn thing broke right in my hands. That was the pendant. It's going in the craft lot, and I am very annoyed because this also took me a long time to untangle from that big pile of tangles. Oh well. Here are a couple of matches here, earrings that I found, both of them pretty classic looking. Here is a pair of pearl clip earrings. Let's see if there's a name on these. Almost looks like there's something written there, but I think that's just, no, those are just marks in the metal. The earrings are really pretty. It's got a outer layer of like a rope twisted design and then the pearl cabochon. So I like these. And then the next pair are gold tone, sort of got a twisted knot look with a clear crystal, faceted crystal center there. These are pierced and they do not have any marks on them. I think both of these are sellable, so they will go in my sell pile. Aha, look what I found. This is a wooden parrot earring. I found the first one in the last unbagging, or the first part of this unbagging. So that was in my previous video. So now I have a pair. This is a converted pair of earrings. Someone took the pierced post there, see the post, and they converted it into a clip-on. So those are pretty cute, and they look like they're in pretty good shape, so I will sell those. This is a very pretty bangle bracelet. I'm pretty sure it's plastic, but it's a really well-made plastic piece. It looks at first like it could be carnelian, but it's plastic, and it's got this little point here. Really pretty, just interesting shape, and I like the colors. So I think I'll sell this one. This lot had its share of pearl necklaces, and this is another one. These are ivory pearls. They feel like glass. These pearls are knotted. They're really pretty color. The necklace has a lobster clasp and an extender. There is no maker's mark on this one. It's a very classic design, really well made, and I will be selling this one. And here is a single strand of pearls, also knotted. I would call these more of a pale yellow. Here's the comparison of the previous pearl that we saw. This one has a hidden hook closure. Again, no maker's mark on this, but I will be selling it. It's a classic necklace. While we're looking at all the pearls, here's another necklace. This is really fun. This piece is a frontal necklace, and there are all these little pearl charms hanging down in a pendant design. This one's got like a Rolo style oval chain in silver tone. There's not a maker's mark on this one either, but again, it's a really fun piece. So I'll be selling this one as well. I really like this cross pendant on this necklace. It looks like someone actually made the bead wrap to go on this. When you turn it over, you can see that they did a good job with wrapping, but if you can see underneath the wire, there's an inscription there. So someone added this later, and I think they did a great job. The chain that the pendant is on is a small size curved chain, silver tone. It's got a spring clasp. I just find it to be very pretty, really well done, and I will be selling it. Here is a single earring. It looks like a carnelian stone. I'm pretty sure it's sterling silver. The back is marked 925 and then an NK, which I'm not quite sure what that means. It is a very pretty earring. I'm hoping that we can find the other one in this big pile of jewelry here. Let's see if that happens. I'll put this aside for now. Okay, guys, I'm not a quitter. I'm really not a quitter. But this is a bunch of tangled stuff from the previous weighed jewelry lot or jewelry mound that I showed you on my scale. I cannot do anything more with this. I cannot if I value my time. I've spent way too much time already. Yep, an hour and a half. I had to say stop. I just kept going because it looks like some really cute stuff in here, like a little fox on a delicate chain. And somewhere in here there's this crystal, a cross with a crystal center there on a chain, and a bunch of other stuff, but I can't do anything else with it. I really can't. I'm thinking that could be something. So I might put these aside for when I can see my mother after this COVID stuff's over. She enjoys untangling. I'll see maybe if she can work her magic on this pile. But for now, it's not sellable. Here's an Anne Klein piece. This is actually a belt. So it's in really good shape. These polished oval links here, and then these crystals that are green and faceted. Here is the toggle for the belt. Right there. There is the Anne Klein lion logo, and it's also stamped AK for Anne Klein there. So why not sell this one? This is an Anne Klein belt, great shape. I will list it. This is super cool. All right, we're looking at the pendant on a necklace here. The necklace is kind of long, so we'll start with this pendant. I want to show you up close for part of this. So here is the pendant. There are 3 strands of chain. These connectors here are beautiful with filigree, very Tibetan style. And then it continues on. It is infinity style, which means there's no clasp. You just slip it over your head. So there it is, all in one shot. This is a piece that really caused me some issues with detangling, but I think it's worth it. I think it's a gorgeous necklace, and I will definitely be selling this one. Really Tibetan style boho feel to it. I love it. Here is another pile going straight to the craft lot. Most of it is broken or dirty or just really inexpensive. I want to give some honorable mentions here. This is incredible. Doesn't this look like it's a metal cuff? It's not. It's plastic. It's amazing how it's made to look like metal, but it's a plastic bangle. It's kind of worn out. Another honorable mention is this bracelet right here. It's Juicy Couture. There's a pretty little charm on there. There's the crystal encrusted charm on the bracelet. And there's a J on here somewhere, but you see how that's all worn, the copper showing through. So unfortunately, that's got to go in the craft lot as well. So that's the story with this group. Someone will enjoy the pieces in a craft lot. Here comes another pearl necklace. This is actually very attractive. Very simple, small pearl necklace with a teardrop shaped pendant with a teardrop cabochon pearl there and some clear crystals. But I'm just now seeing that there is a clear crystal missing right there. That's a shame. Let's take a closer look here. We have a lobster clasp closure, and on the back, it's stamped Monet. Because of the missing crystal, this does have to go in the craft lot. I simply don't have the time to do repairs even that simple. So it's ready to wear and ready to sell once that crystal is replaced. That will go in the craft lot though. There is a crystal encrusted heart pendant. All the crystals seem to be there on this side. And I don't see any missing on this side either. The bail on it is stamped 925, so I think this is sterling silver. Let's check it out with the magnet, and it's not attracted to the magnet, so I am pretty sure that this is a sterling silver bail on the pendant here. And I don't know for sure what the actual heart is made of. But if you put that with a nice sterling silver chain, this would be such a cute necklace. So I'm definitely going to find a chain for this and sell this. Here's a black and white beaded necklace. The beads are plastic. It also has a couple of glass beads on it, like this one here. I really like these cross charms that are on this. This is going in the craft lot because there are a couple of places where beads are missing. You can see that little jump ring right there, that's missing something. There are a couple of other ones too. And the chain, I don't know if you can tell through the camera on the screen here, but the chain is kind of wearing. So this will end up in the craft lot, but it's definitely got some fun beads, someone to play with. Here is a pair of red dangle drop earrings. The beads on there are actually plastic faceted cabochons set in gold tone. All the components are there. They're pretty cute, so I think I'm going to list these. This next necklace is definitely a statement necklace, and you see these kinds of pendants on a lot of these necklaces out of these mystery bags, but there's something different about this one. The style of flowers on this one reminds me of 1960s. The other very unique thing about this particular statement necklace is that it has a very heavy, bold chain. A lot of these do not. A lot of these have more of the lighter chain, and that's what makes this unique. It's got an oversized lobster clasp, a 2-inch extender, and there is no jewelry mark on this one. Although it's a modern piece, it has a 70s vibe, so I am going to list this one. At first glance, a lot of these pieces look sellable, but they're all ending up in the craft lot. I'm especially sad to see this one go. I'm tempted to keep a couple of the components here because it's so pretty. I suspect this was a J. Crew piece. It's turning really badly. Right now it's kind of tangled up with this other stuff, but it's got that signature spring clasp here. It's actually turning, and the tag has either dropped off or someone took it off, but I'm pretty sure that is a J. Crew piece. And a couple of these other pieces, they're just coming apart, incomplete, or dirty, or broken. So that's all going in the craft lot. Here's a cute little necklace. I'm pretty sure it's homemade. I believe those are real turquoise tiny chip stones as well as dyed coral. And I think there are a couple of pieces of amethyst. Really cute piece. It's finished with a lobster clasp and a tiny extender. This could be worn alone, or it could even be a fun piece to layer. I'm definitely going to sell this one. I think someone would really enjoy this. Oh, I really like this little bracelet. Right away, I see that there is a J. Crew tag on there, and this is a pink faceted plastic cabochon link bracelet. That's a mouthful. And it's really in great shape. It's set in gold tone. I love selling J. Crew. This is a big yes. I'm going to sell this one. Here's a Millefiori style donut bead. This is attached to a leather cord. I love the colors in this one. It's clear with reds and yellows and blues. It's on a thin leather cord that's already misshapen, so I'll probably take it off the cord and find a different cord or chain for it, or I might just sell it as a pendant, but it's definitely going to be sold. I love this. Bold and chunky, that's the theme of these three pieces. This is obviously a gold tone curved chain, really well made. It's got some great weight to it. It's got a beautiful, brilliant color, polished. I hope it's coming through on this screen. It looks just about brand new. So I am going to try to sell that one. The next bold and chunky piece is this curved style bracelet. This too is really well made. Polished gold tone lobster clasp. So I'm going to put that in the sell pile as well. And then the final of the three is this silver tone chain. I call it a fan pull chain. I never really learned the official name of this style chain. So if you do know, let me know down in the comments section. There's a better look at what the chain looks like. This is probably collar length, I'd say. It's not quite a choker. This is finished off with a 2-inch extender and a lobster clasp. I think this chain is a lot of fun, be cute to wear just as a necklace, or again, you could layer it with other pieces, and I'm going to be selling this one. This necklace is a homemade piece. This is made with sodalite gemstone, and there's another blue one, a smaller bead in between each sodalite bead. I can't quite tell if they're glass or exactly what they are. It's a very simple necklace. I can't make up my mind whether I will sell it or not, so I'll put that aside and decide later. This is a choker necklace, and I just think it's a lot of fun. It's got polished silver tone beads. They are larger at the bottom and they graduate to smaller as it gets closer to the neck. It's a collar style choker necklace, and I just think it's a lot of fun. I would definitely wear this. I like it. It's simple and it's very unique. Here's a gunmetal tone necklace. I'm going to hold it like this because my ring light wants to show up when I do that. But it has really pretty design with the red crystals embedded on the right hand side and polished hematite tone or gunmetal tone on the other side. Here's a look at the serpentine chain. It's finished off with a lobster clasp, and the jewelry tag on there is NW for 9 West. There's a teeny tiny knot in there I can get out later. This is a really sweet necklace. It would be perfect for a Valentine's Day gift, but you could wear this all year round, of course. I like it, and I'm going to sell it. I'm pretty sure this is a handmade bracelet, but I really like the way it's made. It's got these links, like so, and each link has a little swatch of fabric in it in blue and brown. Each is a little bit different. It feels like a glass overlay on top of the fabric, and of course it's set in silver tone. It's got a fold over clasp, and here is what it looks like on. More stuff going in the craft lot, just broken pieces, unusable pieces, and wow, this definitely had a lot going in the craft lot. Now of course we were working total with an 18-pound box, so I guess you'll have a larger proportion going to craft. I am going to weigh all the craft lot items and see what the total was for craft versus sellable. And typically, here's what you start getting when you get to the end of the bag or at the bottom of a bag where all the little stuff settles. And all of this I kind of sorted through. They're singles or broken or just junk jewelry. Now I just caught sight of this here. And this is a chain that looks like it's probably sterling silver. This earring wants to come along, but it can't. So I will put this broken chain in a, yeah, that's sterling silver. It's got to be. I'll take a closer look to make sure, but I'm going to put that in a scrap pile of my silver. but the rest of this is going in the craft lot. I've never done this before with mystery lots, but I wanted to see how much of this 18-pound box of jewelry ended up in a craft lot. Now here I'm showing that big ball of tangles that I'm hoping I can salvage some items out of it after my mother works with it. And here's a big bag I made of the craft lot from this lot. Now this includes this video and the previous one. The previous one had the first half. Oops, I have to turn on the scale. And let's weigh it. That says 9 pounds and 13.8 ounces. So from this 18-pound, or it was advertised as 19.5 pounds, but on the shipping label it said it was 18.3 or 4, I think. So let's just call it 19 pounds. So almost half of it, really, more than half of it, because it really was 18 pounds, was craft. Now there was no dishonesty on their part, because as you can see, this was listed as fashion jewelry, rhinestones, and craft. So they definitely described it correctly. You just don't know how much of it is craft, right? That's just a little bit of food for thought if you are ever interested in buying these lots from shopgoodwill.com. You always take the risk, but you can always get a little treasure. It makes the whole purchase worthwhile. It's always a gamble. As I was making my way to the bottom of this bag, when all the little stuff was showing up, I found this little pendant. It's a horse pendant, and it has little AB crystals on it, silver tone, really cute. Don't know if I'm going to go ahead and find a necklace or a chain for it to make it a necklace, or exactly what I might do, but I just thought it was really cute. I wanted to show it to you. And then we have this ring that also made it to the bottom of the bag. This is a collateral ring, and I'm looking inside, and a second ago I found a stamp. Let's see if I can find it again. This is marked 925. I'm going to grab the magnet and see what happens. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is definitely sterling silver. Let's get the ring sizer. This ring is sized at 6.5. So this is a nice sterling silver ring that I can sell. Collateral rings are always popular. They're pretty classic, and I'm glad I found this. It's been a while since my two dogs Alfie and Fred have been in one of my videos, and here's Alfie taking a little rest. Both of them just got groomed yesterday, so here's their fresh new haircut, and Alfie's just been diagnosed with diabetes, and we're having a hard time trying to get the shot into him. He is squealing and squirming, but we're working on it and we're not going to give up. And here's Fred asleep also on the floor. Hey Fred, say hi to everybody. Say thanks for watching Mommy's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you enjoy videos like this, I do a lot of unboxings. Check out the 2 videos on the screen right here. I think you'll really enjoy them. Thanks so much for coming in for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.